If you've been charged with a DUI, then you're going to want to pay extra close attention to my special guest today, who is Tony Miley. Tony is a DUI attorney in New Oxford, Pennsylvania, and he's one of the top DUI lawyers in the entire country. He's handled thousands of cases successfully. He's practiced law for over 25 years, and today he's going to be sharing some of his super special insights on what you can do to help your situation. So first of all, Tony, thanks for being here.
My pleasure, Frankie. Thanks for having me.
Tony, another question people seem to ask is, am I going to lose my license? How does that work?
Well, in Pennsylvania, we have a three-tiered system, and each system has its own level of punishment. And in most cases, you will lose your license. But there are a few exceptions where that would not happen. And again, that's where an attorney would come in to benefit that client. For example, if you are in an ARD, or the whole word is accelerated rehabilitative disposition, which is why we call it ARD, because it's a lot shorter. That is a situation where normally a license suspension would be for 1 year, but if an attorney can get you into the ARD program, there may be no license suspension at all, or a 30-day license suspension, or a 60-day license suspension versus a 12-month or 1 year license suspension. Also, if you're not eligible for the ARD program, an attorney could negotiate on your behalf a willingness for the Commonwealth to drop to the bottom tier. Remember, I said there were three tiers. If an attorney can get the Commonwealth to agree to a guilty plea for a first-tier type offense, a license suspension may not be required in that situation. And again, it depends on what the previous exposure to DUI convictions are on behalf of the client. But obviously, the more convictions an individual has, there's less room for negotiation, but there's still room. It's just not as great as if there were fewer DUI convictions. So the punishment depends somewhat on the cooperation of the client themselves. If they're a habitual DUI offender, that does make things a little more difficult. But if you had one or two infractions, oftentimes, such as myself, I can work on behalf of them to get them a much better deal than they could get on their own.
So thanks again, Tony, for your incredible insights. If you're watching this video and you'd like to get more information, Tony has a special book called The Ultimate Guide to DUI. It'll explain to you everything you need to know about your DUI case in simple, plain, everyday English, no lawyer talk. And this way you can give yourself the best possible legal defense. So you're going to want to go ahead and download that for free by clicking the link below this video while supplies are available. So go ahead and grab your free book, and thanks for listening.